What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Got another video for you guys. This one is called How to Survive Snake Island. So let's get to it. I ain't going nowhere where his name's Snake Island. Them some big ass snakes. Ain't no way.
Snakes on your left.
Cause if anything go wrong, who gonna save you?
Snakes on your right. Giant cockroaches behind you. And in front of you, the open sea. It's difficult to get to this island in the first place.
I bet.
But it's almost impossible to get out alive. Here's how to survive Snake Island. About 33 kilometers off the coast of Brazil.
Yeah, I've heard of this island before. Basically, it's uninhabitable. The snakes then overbred and it's overpopulated. So pretty much every inch and corner of it is with snakes, venomous snakes, and snakes that'll squeeze you to death. So
near the state of Sao Paulo, there's a place so dangerous that it's uninhabited and closed to visitors or tours. Ilha de Gamada Grande, also known as Snake Island.
That right there, that's look like a pit viper.
Also known as Snake Island, is only 430,000 square meters, but it is home to a lot of danger. Yep. It's estimated that there is at least one snake per square meter, and about 4,000 of them are golden lancehead pit vipers.
See?
They're one of the deadliest snakes in the world. This place is feared even by local residents, who tell stories of people going to the island but never coming back. How deadly is a golden lancehead's venom? What other creatures are on the island?
Those are cicadas.
And why could pirates be a problem too? Unless you're in charge of fixing this lonely lighthouse, there's no reason for you to go to Snake Island.
Ain't enough money in the world to get me to go fix some lighthouse. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You probably gotta wear like a special suit, like a coat of arms, so you don't get bit. And a flamethrower.
But if you arrive there by accident, how could you survive? Step 1.
Don't go inland.
Sail carefully.
Sail carefully.
If you go sailing or fishing near the island, you'd better keep your distance. Snake Island is surrounded by rocks, so it is dangerous to swim near it, and it could break your boat. In late February of 2019, a small fishing boat with 6 men got caught in a storm. It began sinking near Snake Island. Knowing exactly which island they were near, 4 of the men decided to swim to shore. The other 2 remained in the boat, choosing to die on their own terms.
Yo, that tells you everything you need to know right there. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Alright guys, I'm back. But yeah, that's step 1. I mean, that right there basically tell you everything you need to know. It said they rather drown on the boat than get off the boat and get, you know, bit and strangled to death by them snakes.
On terms. The 4 men were on the island for 3 days. They stayed on the beach without entering the forest. For 3 days, they drank rainwater and ate bananas they found on the edge of the forest. Then they spotted a boat going near the island and quickly swam to it. The boat picked them up and delivered them to the nearest emergency room on the coast. Step 2. Watch out for cockroaches.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the cockroaches spread some type of disease.
Lethal vipers are not the only threat on Snake Island. There are many non-venomous snakes, giant cockroaches, and locusts that cover the island. If you're anywhere on Snake Island, you should regularly check for these not-so-little critters and try to avoid them the best you can. On the other hand, if you have a strong stomach, they could save you from starving.
Hell no.
Cockroaches are safe to eat and a good source of protein and essential amino acids.
Stick to the bananas, ain't no way.
Bon appetit. Step 3. Deal with the snakes.
How you gonna do that?
If you're stuck on this island, you will have to face the snakes. Try to find a stick. It will help you fight the snakes off and prevent them from biting you. If you get bitten, prepare to suffer. Since the golden lancehead pit vipers on the island evolved naturally, they developed a venom up to 5 times stronger than a regular lancehead vipers. This powerful venom causes severe physical complications, including kidney failure, brain hemorrhaging, and intestinal bleeding.
Yeah,
it can
you
also
dead.
cause muscle tissue to die, so you're going to feel as if your skin is melting. Take off any rings.
And that's why the sailors chose to drown on the boat than go through that. That's just, man, that's just brutal.
Watches and bracelets, as they could become really hard to remove if an arm begins swelling.
Yep, the swelling.
If you have an EpiPen, use it to treat symptoms of anaphylaxis, like swelling of the face, mouth, or throat, hives, or difficulty breathing. The only way to increase your chance of surviving is with medical help, which takes us to our next step. Step 4. Bring a doctor. Only biologists and researchers visit the island.
Completely.
They study the golden lancehead pit vipers, and the Brazilian Navy visits once a year to maintain the lighthouse, which has been automated since the 1920s. The government requires that every team that visits the island includes a doctor. If a golden lancehead bites you, you have a 7% chance of dying. Being treated by a doctor can reduce those chances to 3%. Step 5. Beware of pirates. Despite the island's dangerous snakes,
it's like each safeguard, it gets worse and worse, right? You gotta deal with the snakes. Then if not the snakes, you gotta deal with the roaches and the locusts. If not the roaches and the locusts, then you gotta worry about the pirates trying to rob you and whatnot, or kill you.
Wildlife smugglers, also known as biopirates, have made frequent stops to trap and sell the snakes. A single golden lancehead pit viper is worth about $10,000 to $30,000 on illegal markets. And since this is the only place where they exist, the golden lanceheads are listed as endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. You escaped Snake Island alive, but it's not the only dangerous place around South America. You could end up in the Amazon, surrounded by these blood-sucking fish. And if you're not careful, they might try to swim up your urethra.
Oh. They might try to swim up your urethra. So that must be these right here, the Candida swarm. How to survive a sucking Candida swarm. That, man.
To know how to stop them? Find out here on How to Survive.
Hell no, this shit is crazy as hell, boy. Step 1, don't go anywhere near that. That's all the steps you need. Yep. I'd die of a heart attack first. There's definitely a treasure in that island. Step 1, don't get on the boat. Yeah, that is interesting. Is like, how did all those snakes end up on that island in the first place, right? Because they obviously didn't swim there. I know some snakes can swim in the water, but that island is so isolated from land. So it had to be like some type of situation where at one point those islands was connected to an existing landmass, and then possibly they split up or something. It's I'm more afraid of the roaches and the snakes. Why? Because they so small. Yeah, I'm cool. That next video is probably crazy too, but that's gonna do it for my reaction. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Before you head out, be sure to drop a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, peace.